Sure. Alright, this will be the opening. So, before I actually do the ending, I will okay, because I didn't save it. I was a little bit confused. So you have to the shares up in the top right. You need to get those all. I think at least 24, but I always get them at 25% piece to be safe. You go to guild, you accept quest, and the first one you do is this one. I want to be famous. Yalakrizer. I forgot what simple it was too. Oh, Galakrai's right there. Delayed Sanctuary. So right here. And you just go to the last station, you just go back and forth, you go do it, and you're done. And then you just do that one until others is at 0%, and then you do, I think last station was the next best one. Oh, you could do this one instead if you want to get loaded first. Anyways, you get Planetune all the way up, and you get others down to 0, and then you do then you just spread them out evenly with guilds, and if you can do the Coliseum, but you might not be able to. Anyways, let's get the story on the road.
Yep.
Okay. Just got them in their normal outfits for the ending. What's up, lolsies? No, this is Nip Nip. Welcome to some Nip Nip. So, I went to go eat. So probably not going to be any Rocksmith today. This will probably take about an hour.
It must be my lucky day today. Jump!
How is your Sunday going?
Don't underestimate me. My turn! I need to calm myself. Yay! I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not Sunday for you?
Let me grace you with my attack.
What time zone are you even in then?
That was a cinch.
I always forget that.
I wonder if I
people are
can
in different
win.
time zones, to be completely
It's a
honest.
little scary. Gonna hit ya! Here you go!
I am actually really excited because once I am done with this ending, I will be able to play Rebirth 2.
Gonna hit ya! I'm going to show my stuff. There! Yeah!
I will be
Overend!
uploading these
Leave it to me!
to
Fall! Have you now! Blind firing! Of course we won. What did you expect from me?
I can kill this thing real quick.
Jump! Time
get
to
all
shine!
Get my EXE gauge max.
My turn! Hey! Yeah! This is the end! I can go anytime! Take this!
Oh, you know what? I didn't check. Sometimes my microphones reset their... Okay. Is that a little bit better? Oh. On this back to the middle too, so there we go. Okay, good. I turned the game audio down a little bit too. Oops. There we go.
Fantastic star!
Oops, I didn't mean to put that. Oh well.
Leave it to me! Gotcha! Caught you off guard!
I am doing alright.
Gonna beat you up! Here you go!
Did you get to hear me what I said about
Here you
Rebirth
go!
2?
This is the end! I need to calm myself. There! Starshine!
But yeah, I went to eat.
We did it!
Not really.
We won!
So after I'm done with this ending, when this ending is done, I will be able to stream Rebirth 2. And I've been kind of looking forward to that. And it'll be the last time I do a story mode for one of the Nip Nip games. Because any game after this, I will have not played through it already. So I just call it story mode. It's kind of like a let's play, but not really, because for story mode, all my characters are extremely over leveled, so I basically can just run through the game really quickly. I don't know. I felt like that was something that I would like to watch, so I wanted to do it. And I try not to talk when they actually have voice acted lines. The four Goddesses Online, yeah, it was really fun. It's not the most deep game ever, obviously, but if you like the Nep characters and you're okay with just kind of running through a game, a beat 'em up game, a hack and slash, it's fun. And the graphics on it actually look really good because it's using the Unreal Engine or whatever. When I'm working towards upgrading my PC, and once I save up the money and I upgrade it, I will be able to stream that game, since my computer had a little bit of troubles streaming it, to say the least. And one thing about it though is that in the 4Geo game, you can't really get way too overpowered. Like you could level up to the highest level, but that doesn't make you like super OP. Oh no! I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally hit square. Let's see, what did we get here? Okay, that one. I'll just read through them real quick in my head, and then go to the next little line. Okay, that should have been enough time for anybody to read it. But the hack and slash Nep games they're actually really fun if you just want to throw one of them on and not have to think too much about what you're doing. But if you're doing any sort of like level grinding or anything in them, they kind of get very tedious.
I hope I can win. Who wants to take me on? Time to win.
Me? Lose?
Enemy eliminated. Mission complete.
Noir. Noir is the hottest.
I am a god. Game industry is my dominion.
But Noir, to me, Noir is the hottest. Uni is the cutest. But Netgear is actually like my favorite. So I'm a bit torn.
Why did I lose? Why to these goddesses, humans?
What about you, Lolsies? What's your Nep waifu?
Arfoire, your ambition ends here.
Isti?
The power of a goddess is too powerful for a human to bear. Please pray for a cleansing of your soul from the tainted power.
Compa's
With
great.
you wielding all 4 goddesses' power, I can help you.
Is that all you have to say? How foolish.
You'll find as I'm playing through this, I will listen to a lot of Compa's voice lines more than once.
Histoire. Nothing will reach her already.
I understand you wanting to help her, but it's too late.
The only thing we can do now is to release her from her pain.
So, I guess this is it.
Arfoire, our fate ends here.
I beg to differ.
Yeah, I like way too many of the characters though, so that's why I'm like torn.
What? She recovered? What's going on here?
I don't know, but I do know the source of the power. The shares.
Shares? Who in this world is putting faith in this idiot? Right! Who would be worshipping Arfoire?
Many humans do, though it is different than the ones you know.
What do you mean?
Have you forgotten of Overlord Momus? Why do you think I preached it?
But I think I can say that, like I was saying, like I just said, was that like Nepgear is my favorite, and then like Noir and Uni. So those are my top 3.
What the heck does that have to do with what's going on?
But you wouldn't have a Nep game without any of these other characters.
As how you gain power from shares, I too gain power from awe and fear.
Especially Nep.
The world's end. Total dominion. Fear acts as faith to become my power.
That's just ridiculous! Yet, the truth is in front of us. We must accept that as fact.
Nep, what are we gonna do?
It's Compa.
Easy. We'll just keep winning. We're still stronger than Arfoire.
Is that so? Then how is this? Fear! Come to me!
I have not. I swear somebody else has asked me about that. Fairy Fencer F. Am I? I don't think I have it. I'm not sure.
Such beauty! Such power! Fear me!
What is that form?
What kind of sad joke is this?
It's a nightmare.
I feel anew! Watch as I show you powers beyond a god!
Isn't it made by like the same company or something?
Arfoire, you rid your human form just for power?
You don't have to understand. Just know that this is my true power!
She's talking in all caps.
This is just absurd. That's just how strong the fear is, eating away at her soul. How sad. What use is it if you're being controlled by your own power?
Ah!
Hey, stop the talking. Isn't her power getting stronger?
That has got to be bad. It looks like she's lost all control.
Similar. Yeah, I think it is made by the same people.
It
Then.
seems the only way to save you is to defeat you. Nep.
Don't worry. Like Isti said, shares are people's prayers and faith. It's only natural for people to sense fear over what's going on. But the stronger the fear,
the stronger the prayer and faith to us grows.
What?
Whoa! You gotta be kidding! I haven't felt this many shares before!
That's not all. The power of the prayers and faith are stronger than ever. And it feels so warm.
You know what I just noticed? I just realized there's not a Nep Nep game based solely on Vert yet.
I can feel the power surging in me!
Noir has her own game and so does Blonde. But not poor Vert.
As long as people pray and put faith in us, we will never lose. Arfoire, everything ends now.
Dun, dun, dun.
I won't lose, no matter how strong they are. It's my turn.
No,
It's my turn.
I want Nepgear to win this one for us. What's this? Yeah, let's try it.
Let's concentrate our fire. Multiple beam launcher. Target mode. Stand by. Ready? Fire!
I am a being surpassing that of the goddesses. No. Why?
Don't judge me just because I'm only a goddess candidate. Arfoire, this is it!
Is it over?
Yes, that was the last blow.
Look, Arfoire's body is falling apart.
So, game industry was saved? Yes, game industry is saved. The goddesses have won. You did it! Nep Nep won!
Well, we're just as beat too. I can't even stand.
But a win is a win!
Still defeated, despite this form? How dare you!
Arfoire is quite annoying, to be completely honest.
I'm sorry, Arfoire. I wasn't able to save you. Isti.
I will not go alone! You all will perish with me! I will take all of this world with me!
What's happening? What's going on?
Oh, and after this is done, I will start uploading these to YouTube.
This isn't good. Arfoire's power is out of control.
You don't need to tell us that. You better not say she's gonna blow.
The power that will be unleashed will destroy Celestia.
What? Are you serious?
What's up, El Hirino?
And just when we thought this was over, I guess the surprise is on us.
Welcome to my Nep Nep stream.
What a pain, you. Stop idling around there. Let's get out of here, quick!
How is your day going?
Lady Noir, I'll carry you on my back.
Yep, Nep Nep.
I'll help too. Thank you both. Lady Vert, I'll help you.
Then let me assist as well.
Oh, mages. I like mages so much.
Thank you for the help.
I'll get Lady Blonde in.
Broccoli will help too, New. Neptune? What are you doing just standing there? Hurry! Nep, we're last!
Goodish? Well, it's better than bad.
Nep, let's run away!
Compa, Iffy, can you both go on ahead?
Stop fooling around! This place is gonna explode!
I know.
Then why?
I can't bear seeing Arfoire and Isti in pain.
So what now? Not that I don't know what you're thinking.
I'm going to help Arfoire.
I figured as much.
Neptune, I appreciate the thought, but it's too late for Arfoire. We need to get out soon, or even you will be in danger.
Iffy, I've been thinking of why Arfoire wanted the former goddess's power. I bet she needed power to make sure she could raise us properly.
So she was thinking like a parent then?
More compa just for lolsies.
We only knew Arfoire as being evil, but maybe she was different before.
If Arfoire was tainted because of us, I need to help her in return now.
I appreciate it, but there is no way to save her with her lust for power.
No, I have a power beyond miracles that can make things happen.
No, it's a JRPG. This is just the very end, and it's the good ending. So you're seeing all the end of the story.
Shares are people's prayer and faith. All wish the same for Arfoire.
But the story elements are like this, set up like a the end.
If Nep will put faith in Arfoire, I'll do the same too.
It can't be that simple. If it was, I would have said so earlier.
True, it can't be that simple to do, like Histoire said. But I like that idea. I'll add my prayers too.
Thank you, Compa. Iffy.
What are you both saying? Please, stop Neptune!
But there can be a lot of dialogue. As
Once
opposed
Nep
to like,
has her sights, nothing will sway her. Just let her do it.
compared to like gameplay. Most of the gameplay is like basically is grinding your levels. So yeah. Luckily with story mode I don't have to do that.
But...
Iffy, Compa, please take Isti and go on home.
Because I've already done that for these two games anyways.
You're coming back, right, Nep?
I promise. I'll be back with Arfoire, so get your best pudding ready.
Oh, poor Compa's crying. Look at her little tears.
It's a promise. If you lie, I'm gonna haunt you with eggplant pudding.
I'll make sure that doesn't happen. Iffy, please take care of everyone. I'm sorry for being a bother.
Not like it's the first time. Just make sure you come back safe. Got it?
Who do you think I am? I'm the main character of the game, Neptune.
That's right.
You better remember what you said.
Everyone's gone. Now, Arfoire, I'll release you from your pain. The sword. It's shining. The power from the shares. But why?
What?
What is Neptune thinking?
That does sound much like Neptune, though.
But that doesn't mean she could just send us off. She could have told us.
Oh, a real-life tsundere in action.
But just so you know, El Torino, when I'm done with this, I will be uploading the previous videos that I streamed to YouTube.
Oh, a real-life tsundere in action.
It's too late to go back.
Then we'll do what we can now. Pray. If what Neptune said was true, then I want to save Arfoire as well.
Well then, let's all pray for Arfoire. Nep will be back too.
What? My weapon is glowing.
It's not only yours. My spear and Noir's sword are glowing as well.
It should be in the video. It should be. I thought I put it in there. It's not on my... I forgot to put it on my Twitch. If you search that name...
The will of the quartet must
me.
be praying for Arfoire's closure too.
But thank you for reminding me to put a link to my YouTube and my Twitch down there someplace. I'm not good about that stuff, to be completely honest.
I sense Noir. Everyone, even the Heroes Quartet praying for Arfoire. Thanks, everyone. I'll use it to sever Arfoire from the tainted power.
Destroy! Die! Perish! Miracle! None! All! Die!
Nothing is impossible. Arfoire, I'll show you a miracle right now!
I'm going full power from the start.
It's my turn.
REBBO. Yeah, no problem. I know the font looks a little weird. It's, do I want Neptune to win? Yeah, Neptune has to win.
I'll show you my true powers!
Sammy Repo. But yeah, Rebirth 1 and Rebirth 2 will be story modes, which is something I came up with, and I don't know if anybody else does
Always
it.
save the best
And
for
then-
last!
I am a being surpassing that of the goddesses.
And then,
No. Why?
This is the power of a goddess!
then Rebirth 1, Rebirth 2 are story modes, and then past that will be normal gameplay because I haven't played them yet, so I haven't done any power leveling. Yeah, piracy because, yeah, she's like piracy. In the Rebirth 2, that is what her group does, is they sell pirated games and chips and stuff.
Ah!
So it's kind of funny that you said that.
It has been a year since the battle against Arfoire. The explosion was contained at the price of Celestia's demise. Well, it's not like I confirmed Celestia's gone, but I assume not being able to go there is proof in itself.
And now you get to see the good ending.
As for Neptune and Arfoire, I could not find either of them. The other goddesses went back to Compa's room to wait for Neptune's return. But one by one, the goddesses returned to their respective lands. Despite the damage to the lands, slowly but surely, things headed to recovery. I wish I could have recorded history with Neptune and Arfoire. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go and take a look at everyone else, shall we?
And it seems like I tested this yesterday or something, just to see try to see how long it's going to take, and it takes quite a while to get through this ending. But it's good
Lady
stuff.
Noir, this is the report on the contamination.
Thank you. Let's see. It looks like the results are faring well.
Yes, as the graph shows, the emissions have gone down quite a bit.
Very good. Now that's my last station.
Noir, nice to see you again.
Histoire? Nice to see you too. Are you here alone?
Yes, I came to see how you were doing. But first, wasn't that Ganache? Why is he in the Basilicom?
Oh, him? After his image of Blonde was obliterated, he came here.
I have no reason to follow Lady Blonde anymore. Now I serve Lady Noir.
But Noir? Are you sure that's fine? He did cause trouble to last station.
I know. Not to be like Blonde, but I wanted to beat him senseless. But he showed earnest repentance from his heart. How can I not forgive him? Truth be told, since his arrival, things have gotten better here too.
I am grateful for your words, my lady.
So in short, you're soft as butter too.
Do you think so?
I'm the all-seeing tome. Trust me, you're a kind goddess.
I'm back! Wait, Eastwar? Wow, it's been a while.
Oh, Uni's so cute. But yeah, Nepgear is my favorite, and I think Uni's actually my second favorite.
It
in
really
terms of,
has
like,
been.
Character.
How has everything been, Uni?
Good. I just came back from helping Sister with the shopping.
You're back a lot earlier than usual.
I've grown too, so this is easy for me to do now.
Right, and just after you made a blunder yesterday.
That wasn't a blunder. It was just,
You don't have to feel bad about it.
but
It's not like I was able to do everything perfect from the beginning, too. You still have a lot of room to grow. Take it step by step. So, you can rely a bit more on me. Got it?
okay.
I'm glad to see both of you getting along. It looks like I need to get going now.
Already? Be careful then. You're pretty small, you know.
See you!
Lady Vert, come out of there. How many days have you been in there?
I'm still tired from the battle. I need another day of rest.
You said that yesterday, too.
Vert? Maybe you should come out and work.
Arfoire is more than sufficient to handle the work.
Well, that's not really the point.
Emergency! Emergency! Enemies approaching Lean Box.
An emergency quest? Lon Lon, get ready.
Lon wants to go to sleep.
It's only been 3 days without sleep. A true gamer can last a week.
Any of you out there, true gamers, playing games for a week straight without sleep?
Someone really has to help Vert out. That's...
Lady Vert does not let me enter her room anymore. But why?
Lady Vert may be a goddess, but she is still quite young in the soul.
These dudes have the most derpy voices.
Yeah, even we are not allowed in. Our lady must be very shy.
The older
In your
brother.
case, I believe there is a different reason.
The older brother's voice cracks me up.
Lady Blonde, let's have a snowball fight.
No! Lady Blonde is going to make a snowman with me! Don't fight now. I'll play with everyone. So take turns, okay?
Blonde, it's been a while. But what are you doing out here?
I'm playing with the kids.
How unusual. I was expecting you to be reading or writing a book.
I was, for 5 days straight. Then Financier cut the power to my room.
Ah, I see. So, where is Financier now?
She should be back soon.
Lady Blonde, I brought us tea and sweets. Oh, Miss Eastwar, you're here. Yes, I just came by to see everyone.
Someone was watching me play this one time, and they really liked
Oh, may I
Financier.
serve you a cup of tea then? It will warm you up.
Is it Azu? I don't even remember who it was.
I'd love
Probably
to,
Azu.
but I do need to go elsewhere shortly, so I'm fine. Speaking of, I haven't seen Ram or Rom around. What? Now who was that who threw the snowball?
Yay! A direct hit! That was amazing, Ram!
Ah, can you please not hit me with snowballs every time we meet?
Aw, boring!
Well, it's not a matter of whether it's boring or not.
What brought you here to Louis?
I came to see Blonde and was just about to leave. What about you two?
We went shopping for Sister Blonde.
It was our first time shopping alone.
That's great. Blonde should be waiting, so head home soon.
Okay!
They're both so adorable.
Oh, it's Isti!
Why, hello there, Nepgear. How is work?
Everyone at the Basilicom helps me a lot, but I'm not as good as Sis.
If memory serves right, Neptune plays around a lot during work. But you try your best every day, so in my book, you are one step ahead.
I guess Sis was always like that.
I know it may be hard, but do your best. I will be rooting for you.
Thank you very much. I'll do my best to be a great goddess.
Speaking of, did I catch you in the middle of work?
Yes, I have a ton of work that will take all night.
That must be tough. Don't overdo yourself.
Yes, thank you very much.
Nepgear is very sweet. Giant needle.
Hello there, Kampa.
It's Isti! Welcome!
It looks like you have a lunchbox there. Are you going out?
Yes, I'm going to the park for a picnic with Iffy.
You both are great friends as usual.
Sorry for the wait, Kampa. Hey, it's Histoire.
Why, hello there, IF. It has been a while.
Since you're here, would you like to come with us too?
That's a great idea. Food tastes better with company, after all.
Are you sure I can come?
Of course.
It's a bit early, but let's go. I'm falling!
She's always falling.
What is the matter, Kampa?
There's a... Oh, what was it? Which one was it? Rebirth 2, she has a funny line about falling.
I thought I just heard Nep-Nep's voice.
It must be something else.
Yes, Neptune is...
What?
What?
Ta-da! Hey, y'all. I'm back like promised. Is that you, Nep-Nep?
She just falls through ceilings.
Bingo! Your friendly neighborhood Nep-Nep is back in action.
Nep-Nep.
Ah! Nep-Nep, I'm so happy to see you! Ah! Nep-Nep, I'm so happy to see you!
One more time for Lolsies.
Ah! Nep-Nep, I'm so happy to see you! Now there, Kampa. That crybaby persona is still with ya, it seems.
If you were okay, why didn't you call? Do you know how worried we were?
Whoops, sorry. My carrier doesn't cover Celestia, so I couldn't call.
So why did you fall from the skies?
That's right. Didn't Celestia disappear with the explosion?
Hey, you're making it sound like I died or something. The only thing that broke was the gate. See? I'm all okay, right? Is that why you came from the skies? Yeah, I was flying in HDD, but then I got hungry along the way down.
And down you came with your HDD gone, right?
Bingo again! Give Iffy a prize.
Well, I sure didn't expect your return as a dynamic entry through the roof.
The repair costs. The repair costs. Oh yeah, I wanted to introduce someone. Introduce? Yep, she came with me from Celestia.
Wait, is it?
Oh, here she comes now.
I'm sorry, but Did a goddess land here by any chance?
Who are you? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you?
You're...
It has been a while, hasn't it, Histoire?
You were saved then, Arfoire?
Huh? This is Arfoire? Well, now that you mention it, she does look familiar.
Different, right? I was like, who is this when I first met her, too?
Thank goodness. I'm so glad you are safe.
I have to apologize for all the wrongdoings I have done thus far, Histoire.
I can't believe you were able to save R4.
Hey, I promised, didn't I? I wasn't going to come back without Arfoire.
Well, true, but to see it in front of my eyes is amazing.
Even if you returned, I assumed it would only be you, Nep Nep.
Hey there, you two. That's rude. I was super serious back then. You guys had that aura of trust around you, too.
Well, that was just going with the flow of the atmosphere.
Iffy, you meanie, demon, arc, devil.
So, sorry there. Here, take Compa's homemade pudding. It's good.
You have pudding?
As attached to pudding as usual, it seems.
Well, duh. Compa's pudding is the greatest in the world.
Let me go get some pudding right now.
I'll stay put.
What are you going to do now, Arfoire?
Despite losing control to power, it is my own fault for the wrongs committed. I'll repay all that I have done until the very end of my life.
That will be a difficult path to follow.
I understand.
Let me help you.
Thank you. It seems I only give you burden.
Nep Nep, here's your pudding.
All right, this hits the spot.
Iffy? What's the matter, Compa? Oh, that's right. Nep?
What is it? You want a scoop?
No, I just wanted to say something before I forget.
Ready?
Welcome home!
I'm home!
So there's this ending video, and then more ending after this ending video. Dr. Compa.
Wait, is this deja vu? Why are we still on? Is this an interval?
Not an interval. Overtime is more like it.
Oh, I know. It must be a loading screen.
What are you three doing? Making jokes there?
Hey, Isty, long minutes no seen.
On a more serious note, what is going on here?
I prepared this extra space to thank all our players out there.
That's so self-centered. I'm busy trying to finish up my novel here.
Yes, I just bought a new release and was ready to start an overnighter.
Blonde, Vert, can't you just spare some time to give thanks here?
I expected as much, but this is like herding cats.
I won't be surprised if we're all replaced by cats at this rate.
Cats. If we had cat ears and tails, I'm sure we'd be a hit to some.
We could make the storyline stocked with furries and vampires.
Why not include plenty of game parodies? It would put us in a new genre.
Oh, I can already see us ruling that kind of genre.
Ah, my head.
I see only no good goddesses here.
Well put. No good goddesses.
No good goddesses.
I like this line too. Another one just for oldies.
No good goddesses. No good goddesses. No good goddesses.
Okay, that's enough.
By the way, who is that at the bottom left of the screen?
I'm interested too. I've heard that voice before.
I know. It must be a character that was scrapped from design.
It's me, Arfoire! Arfoire!
No way!
I guess people do change.
How much did you spend on your parts to edit yourself?
This setting. It may fit into the novel I'm writing.
Why, you...
Stop! We don't have many lines left, so keep your comments short, everyone.
Okay, I pick Compa to start first.
Me?
Yep, you are my first friend, so you're first in the batter's box.
Oh, I'm getting nervous, but I'll do my best. Oh, I'm getting nervous, but I'll do my best.
I like when she says, yes, sir.
Thank you for adventuring with us. A super duper thank you to you. I'll be waiting to adventure with you again. It's a promise.
Let me see. It isn't right to say, until we meet again. If you play, we'll meet anyways, so... let's meet again next round.
It's normal to play a game to the end, so I have nothing to say.
I'm not gonna lie, when she makes that face, I really like it. It's really funny.
But I guess I should give thanks. Thank you. And let's meet again.
Thank you for playing. I feel like I will meet you again. I will be waiting.
I would like to extend my gratitude to you for playing to the end. But as a gamer, the end is only the beginning. I will be expecting you.
I will give you thanks as well. We shall meet again.
As a tome, I will record the adventures you undergo.
I think that's it, right?
How dare you forget broccoli in you?
Wow, that was mean, Neptune.
What did she say again? Oh, that's it.
Yeah, we want to break the fourth wall and talk to the players too, you know?
I spent a long time for this.
Right. As adventure buddies, I'd like to say a word too.
I like that they're just like saying their lines, and Neptune is over there and looks really confused.
Now then, let me initiate the sequence. You, who have been led by destiny, you have done well clearing the game. I will eagerly be awaiting your return. Lux teneve imag noitama sisum.
Lily's turn now, New. You were pretty good, New. Pat yourself on the back and have a hot cup of green tea, New.
Let's play together again, okay? I'll train myself until then. Hiya!
I think her Haya is just super cute, to be honest.
Hiya! 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 I didn't know what to do when I got here, but I'm happy we met. I know. I'm going to put this adventure in my book. It's okay, right? Now it's my turn. You, in front of the screen. Congratulations!
Music, animation, game, event, school, I think is what it says.
I've got sushi rolls ready, so I'll be waiting for you to come again.
Congratulations! Looks like you're finally ready to do more.
I think, let's see here. Yeah, music, animation, game, event, school, there you go.
Let's keep on playing and have fun getting stronger in the game. Okay, now who's left?
Congratulations! I didn't have much of a role, but I hope you'll play again. There's another game where I'm the main, so I hope to see you there too.
You did great finishing the game. I'm warning you, this isn't over yet.
Okay, right now, what Yudi says and how she gets really embarrassed is her best part in this game.
This is portable, so play the game again inside or outside, you hear?
Right here, next line.
I mean, you are holding, me, you know. Why'd I say that? It's all your fault!
Because, I don't know if you know it, but these games are originally released on the Vita or whatever, and that's Uni. So
I mean, you are holding, me, you know. Why'd I say that? It's all your fault!
So yeah, you're holding.
Thank you for playing. I'm happy to have adventured with you and Ram.
But I'm playing it on PC, so I'm not.
I hope we can play together again soon. Yay! Congrats on clearing the game! Super thanks to you! Well, I hope we can play together again. See you!
Congratulations! I look forward to seeing you again here in the Wii.
Hey, don't forget me in Last Station. Congrats on beating the game.
Leanbox and the Basilicom praise you for your victory.
This is truly the ending we've been waiting for, older brother.
Right here, listen to the older brother's voice right here.
Yes, indeed. Now is the time. All hail Lady Vert. All hail the player.
Can't anyone give normal thanks? Thank you for playing.
You, as a human, have brought forth this result. Congratulations.
Lon says thank you! Whoa, what's with all the characters? They all came out at once.
Hey, Nip, it's your turn now. So end this nice and clean, you hear?
Nep, I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, and it does make sense more too, like, because you're supposed, because all of the letters in her name are supposed to be capitalized, and she makes a point about it.
Okay, let the main character finish this. An ultra mega quantum pudding, Omega Eternal, thanks to you for playing. Our adventures are over for now, but it ain't over yet, so keep on playing. Well, I'll see you again in game. It's a promise. Bye-bye.
Alright, so how long was that? Wow, that was 59 minutes. That was almost exactly an hour. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the opening play for Rebirth 2. Sound is probably going to be bad. I will turn it down a little bit. Oh, it's been a while since I watched this opening, to be honest. I'm actually pretty excited to start this next time.
Hyperdimension Neptunia, Rebirth 2.
So I have all these saves right here. I think that's the bad ending. I'm not looking forward to that. And I think all of these are different endings. I think this one is the bad ending. Ugh. Yeah, just kind of looks a little bit different.
I'll take care of this.
Oh, I forgot about 5PB. Do I have any DLC? I don't think I have any DLC characters. Huh. Oh well. Right. Yeah, no DLC characters. Alright. I am done. I will get this game set up for next time so I can actually start playing it. So I can actually start streaming it, I should say. I'm out of here, and thanks for watching.